So the typical assumption is that once you say mental, it means, oh, you've run stark raving mad. Okay? And that is mental health. But that is not mental health. Mental health, as defined by the WHO, is the ability to do 4 things successfully.
Mental health is a state and not a trait, so it can be cured, it can be treated.
In the UK, the Office for National Statistics estimates that 1 university undergraduate dies from suicide every 4 days. And attempted suicide is 20 times more than completed suicide.
It has really been an interesting experience, seeing young people who are very enthusiastic about advocacy for mental health, given that mental health has had a lot of misconceptions in the last decades in low and middle income countries, especially Nigeria in particular.
I've learned about the importance of conducting need-based assessments whenever I want to implement a project.
There are other social factors that can constitute, risk factors for mental health challenges. So individuals who are, living in very poor conditions, poverty, victims of stigma, and some cultural practices, all these things are, factors that can result in mental health challenges in individuals.
What that breaks down to is that every family is at risk of having at least one family member experience a mental health challenge at some point in time in their life.
And I also realized that mental health, I actually have a work to do in making this, in solving mental health issues in my environment. I don't have to wait for government to take action. As I am, I can actually take action myself.
One that really struck me was the usage of storytelling as a medium to advocate for mental health. I've been able to learn that telling my stories has so much impact on people.
I've learned verbal cues, how to communicate with people with mental health issues, also not to stigmatize people with mental health, and not to classify everyone who has a mental distress as having a mental illness, because there's a distinctive line between both of them.
I'm looking forward to doing this again. I really appreciate working with the amazing minds that organized this session. Thank you to the MacArthur Foundation, to Leap Africa, the Asido Foundation, and every other sponsor of this program. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to us having more programs like this so that we can be able to bridge the gap of mental health. Thank you.